Hi, my name is Madison Tobin, and I think the winner of March Madness should be "The Course of True Love Never Did Run Smooth," said by Lysander. He's trying to explain that love isn't always easy and it has its bumps and bruises like everything else does. This is said while Aegeus is explaining that he wants his daughter Hermia to marry the vile Demetrius, which she doesn't want to marry, instead of the love of her life, Lysander. This quote is important because it starts to set the rest of the story for the love comedy. This quote is also going up against quote number 2, which is "Nay, fate, let me not play woman, I have a beard coming," said by Flute. My quote is better because what Flute said is more of a side plot, and Lysander is not only a major role, but his quote is a main part too. Finally, this is a quote that could explain most of the play in one sentence rather than Flute's, which doesn't really explain much of what A Midsummer's Night Dream is all about.
What I choose was "Nay, faith, let me not play a woman, I have a beard coming." This quote is by Flute. Flute said this quote because Quince wants him to play Thisbe, which is a woman. Quince was giving everyone their part for the play that they will be performing in front of a wedding. As Quince is going around, he wants Flute to play a girl named Thisbe. That is where he says, "Nay, faith, let me not play a woman, I have a beard coming." I think the quote is important to that part because it expresses Flute's reaction to him playing a girl. It is important to the play because the play involves a girl and Quince wants Flute to play the girl. This quote is competing against the quote, "The course of true love never did run smooth." This quote was said by Lysander. I think "Nay, faith, let me not play a woman, I have a beard coming" should win against "The course of true love never did run smooth" because I like comedy over love. It is funny how Flute is complaining about him playing Thisbe, but Quince just ignores him. I also like the part where Quince and Flute keep arguing why he should play a girl or not.
The quote I chose as the best is, "The course of true love never did run smooth." This is said by Lysander. In this clip, they had just been told by Aegeus that if Hermia doesn't marry Demetrius, she will be executed or become a nun so she may never marry. They are scared and don't know what to do in this scene. This is why Lysander says this quote. This quote is important to the part of the play because it is basically summing up what is happening in the play at the time. Love isn't running smoothly for them or Helena. It is not only an important part of the play, but is an important part of the whole play. It is a beautiful, poetic message that Lysander says. He is stating that what is happening is because of true love. Quite frankly, the whole play is about true love. The quote I am competing against is, "Nay, faith, let me not play woman, I have a beard coming." My quote is better than this quote for many reasons, some of them being, this quote has no meaning. This quote is just a small fragment of the play, whereas my quote is poetic and sums up a very large part of the play. The other quote may be funny, but this play is not a comedy, it's a romance. My quote should win because it has immense meaning, and it is not only is it from an important part of the play, the forbidden love of Lysander and Hermia, but it also sums up a lot of the play.
My quote was, "Nay, faith, let me not play a woman, I have a beard coming." Flute says it because he didn't want to play the part of the woman in the play. Quince was assigning the parts of the play he was putting on for Theseus and Hippolyta's wedding. This quote was important to this part of the play because it shows how the men had to play the women. The quote is important to the play because it adds comedy to it and makes it more funny. The quote that it's competing against is, "The course of true love never did run smooth." I think my quote is better than the one I'm competing against because it shows that the play is funny and the play is a comedy, so it adds to that. I think my quote should win because it is funny and interesting compared to all the other quotes.
Hi, I'm Gally Prado. Recently, I have read Midsummer's Night Dream and gathered enough information to believe that the quote I support is the best quote. The quote I wholeheartedly support is, "The course of true love never did run smooth," said by young lover Lysander. It is said to be reassuring and to console Hermia, as Theseus had told her that she had little time to choose between Demetrius, becoming a nun, or death. It's highly important to that part of the play because it gives Hermia the courage to fight for her love and to resist Theseus's wishes. It also contributes to the whole play because, without Lysander's encouragement, Hermia wouldn't have fled to the woods, and the events that followed, Helen and Demetrius getting together, a triple wedding in the woods, blessing by the fairies, wouldn't have happened. The quote I am competing against is, "Nay, faith, let me not play a woman, I have a beard coming," said by Flute. This quote is inferior because it has no impact on the play whatsoever, comes from a minor character, and could have been cut from the play with no effect. Finally, I believe my quote should win because it is timeless, strong, relatable, and has no restrictions or exceptions.